So, you're working in the Google ecosystem, and you've got two seriously powerful AI tools staring you in the face, NotebookLM and Gemini. They both sound incredible, right? But the big question is, which one do you actually use for the job you have right now? Let's dive in and get you that clarity so you can make the right call every single time.
And this, right here, this is the core of it. You've got a project on your plate, you know AI can help, but what do you need? Do you need a deep-diving specialist, or do you need a wide-ranging generalist? Trust me, figuring this out up front is going to save you a ton of time and, honestly, get you way better results. So let's break down how to decide.
Okay, first up, let's talk about NotebookLM. The absolute best way to think about this tool is as your own personal, super intelligent AI librarian. See, it's not about searching the entire internet or your whole company. It's about becoming a complete master of the specific books and documents you hand it.
Now, the keywords to zero in on here are handpicked and curated. With NotebookLM, you are in the driver's seat. You feed it your trusted materials, the project reports, the research papers, maybe some interview transcripts, and it builds this dedicated notebook that becomes the single source of truth for that topic. Nothing else gets in.
And this is where that librarian analogy really comes to life. You get this amazing, centralized knowledge hub. You can chat with it, ask it questions, but, and this is absolutely crucial, its answers are strictly confined to the information you gave it. It's not going to make things up or pull from random websites. This is huge. And from there, you can instantly create things like FAQs, summaries, or even turn your entire research notebook into a podcast. It's all about deeply understanding and repurposing the content you already know and trust.
So, bottom line, you use NotebookLM when you already have your key sources and you need to go deep. I mean, really deep. Think about prepping for a huge presentation where you know all the critical data is inside 5 specific PDF reports. NotebookLM is the tool you use to become an absolute expert on that known universe of information.
All right, so that's our focused librarian. Now let's flip the script and talk about Gemini. If NotebookLM is the specialist for your project, Gemini is the resourceful, do-it-all AI agent for your entire organization. We're talking way broader scope here.
The language here tells you everything you need to know. Enterprise-wide, multimodal, agent orchestration. Whoa. See, Gemini isn't just about reading the documents you provide. It's built to search across all of your company's data, create all sorts of different content, and, this is the big one, actually take action by automating really complex tasks.
And here's where the difference just becomes crystal clear. Gemini can search everything, your emails, your spreadsheets, data, and other apps you use. But the real game changer is its ability to be an agent. You can literally build workflows where it talks to different systems, makes decisions based on the data, and automates these clunky, multi-step processes all by itself. It's not just an analyst, it's a doer.
So when do you call in the agent? You use Gemini when you have a big, broad question and you honestly have no idea where to even start looking inside your company for the answer. Or, and this is so powerful, when you have a repetitive, complicated task like onboarding a new client that involves juggling multiple systems and steps, that is Gemini's sweet spot.
Okay, so we've met the librarian, and we've met the agent. Now let's put them side by side so the choice becomes totally obvious. All right, if you remember just one thing, let it be this. NotebookLM is your specialist. It's for going deep on sources you already know. Gemini is your generalist. It's for broad discovery and taking action across all your data. One is about depth and focus, the other is about breadth and action. Simple as that.
And this chart just hammers that point home. Look at the inputs. With NotebookLM, you're giving it your specific, hand-picked documents. With Gemini, you're giving it broad questions, and it's pulling from all systems. And the outputs? Totally different. NotebookLM gives you insights that are grounded only in your sources. Gemini gives you answers from everywhere and can then go and execute tasks. It's a really fundamental difference in what they're built to do.
But here's the really cool part, and where things get, next level. This isn't really an either-or choice. These tools were actually designed to work together, to be complementary and make you even more effective.
And here's how that perfect partnership works. You can start broad with Gemini. Use its incredible enterprise-wide search as a kind of super scout to discover key documents and data points that you didn't even know existed. Then, you take those golden nuggets you found and you curate them into a focused NotebookLM notebook. Now your AI librarian is armed with even better, richer information, ready for you to do that deep analysis and content creation. See, it's a perfect loop from broad discovery to deep insight.
So, the next time you're kicking off a project, just ask yourself this one simple question. Do I need a deep dive librarian to help me master a set of documents I already have, or do I need a broad-ranging agent to explore the unknown and get stuff done? Now, you know exactly how to choose.
So,